Yeah, I'm good to go. I ain't got no problems.
Now it's first and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about all that. I don't know nothing about them forward losses, bro. You don't do that right here.
And it'll be second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
That's what it is. That's nice.
On second down, here's Smith. Down right around the 25. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, that's Cobb. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Yeah, I bet.
But on that one,
who they play?
He looked like one of those guys.
Who they play? Oh, did you?
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
How'd he look? How'd he look? I'm on the phone, man. I'm sitting there. I ain't moving. I said, how'd he look? No, I ain't moving at all.
A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now.
What do you mean, what the fuck am I doing? I'm sitting right here. I'm waiting on your ragla ass internet, nigga. I'm sitting here. It don't say none of that shit. My shit, how's the expansion? It ain't expansion nothing. No, I'm sitting here playing Ashley in this game. This nigga talking about some internet problems. Ain't no internet problem.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take the first quarter lead.
It don't say, it says my user is experiencing problems. It doesn't say nothing about me. Your opponent. How am I breaking up? How am I breaking up, man? I don't know where you at. You still in the wide? Where you at? In the Hallelujah? Man, where you at?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You can't hear me. Yeah.
And that one carries out of the side of the
Hey, man, let me call you back, man.
So that will come out now to the 25-yard line.
What y'all talking about?
Here comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set.
Hello? I'm in Roanoke. Motherfucker, ain't in no goddamn Roanoke. Hello? Am I breaking up now? Okay. Well, no goddamn excuses for this ass when this coming. Yeah. That's fine. Move what you want to do.
On first down, Allen.
He open. Nothing.
One that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49.
Get off.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Here's Cobb. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the
edge, where you at, man?
Big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
How the fuck am I in the basement? You don't hear me? She ain't stop doing what she doing. I don't understand.
Clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Something going on with this fucking game, man.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a carry for Cobb. Space to run past the 20. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Detroit! Detroit! A give to Smith. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he will not throw
The fuck is going on, man? Hell no.
So that's a sack. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. Oh, this is a complete mishit.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, man.
On target, and knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Detroit! 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 Gone! 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 Detroit! Detroit! They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Allen looks to throw on second down. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
On the toss. Here's Kyle. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll run for it. This is Kyle. And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
God damn.
This is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Green to bring it back. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky.
Allen now on first down. Looking left.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And his throw here's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone! 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 Gone!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Gone! Gone! Gone!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He may try and run for this. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just 1 score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Throwing now is Allen, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Lutz now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They begin the drive on the ground with Kyle. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Crawford. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Gun! Detroit!
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. This one taken from the 7. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw here. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Dante Hightower. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. A handoff to Smith. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now Allen throwing on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A good pickup there, a 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy sometimes.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. In for the score. And the Dolphins are in for 6.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. To the air, Allen. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Lutz now to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. He spins free, and now running right through it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bengals getting set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Watch it now, Barney!
They stay on the ground with Cobb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and just like that, it's third down.
All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
Back to throw here. Caught left side, Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
No, check. Patriot! Gun! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56! Gun!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Malone. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Detroit! Gun!
Now Allen to throw on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Lutz now to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
No, check, Patriot!
They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Watch it now, Barney! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. On 3rd down. That's Cobb. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And they'll go on the ground. Finding room inside the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Gone. Hot.
He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Detroit.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they got an answer for it.
Here's Allen to throw it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Detroit.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
He'll field this at the 5. A great return there of 22 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And out now, here come the Bengals. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Yo, can you hear me? I don't know what the fuck going on. My shit's still broadcasting. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I really don't. My shit's still up though. Say again. Yeah, my broadcast still up. I don't know what's going on. I can't, if I go to the, if I go to my headphones set on the goddamn thing, I should be able to see parties. I don't see no parties. I had to go to notifications for the bus now. I don't know what the fuck going on. Yeah, but it's not my shit though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if it's a PlayStation Network or not. My shit legit, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. But when I go into the headphone shit, the shit ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing. I don't understand what's going on. I reset it. Well, maybe I have to. I don't know, because it's been on sleep mode, but I don't know. Don't worry about what I got going on over here, man. I'm ready to go to Miami. Don't worry about nothing else I got going on over here. No, it don't. You right. When you're in the snow, you right on that. I don't like playing in the snow like you do. That's all well and good. Don't worry about what's going on over here. Matter of fact, let me reboot this shit. Don't like shit. Yeah, I'ma reboot it. Reboot it. Oh, you want some more? I give you again. You ain't said nothing. I give you again.